Alright, welcome back.
Welcome back.
So,
Chris wants to complain about Sword Art Online.
I don't want to complain about Sword Art Online. I like Sword Art Online, kind of, sort of, depending on the season.
Depending on the season.
Also, I don't feel the need to complain about Sword Art Online because there's like a million people on YouTube complaining about Sword Art Online.
What are you talking about? It's the best show ever fucking made, man.
It's like, it's the worst show ever made, Derek. That's what they say.
They've changed their tone since the last time I've seen it.
When was the last time you saw it? After season 1? Literally, I've never heard anyone say anything positive about Sword Art Online ever on the internet.
Yeah, I haven't.
Once.
I've stayed away from that entire franchise because I'm just like, I don't care.
Literally, not even once. I think even season 1, I watched people complain about season 1 being not dark enough for them and being too romantic, and I'm just like, what the fuck were you I've already gone into this.
Yeah,
What
but
did you expect was gonna fucking
you're going
happen?
to talk about it. What were you going to say, Chris?
So, what I wanted to say is that I don't think I finished Alicization, but I'm like at the end of it. It's like very clearly the end of Alicization, right?
Yes.
Which is like season 7 or
Like
whatever.
the 5th book or something.
I've lost track. Well, book and seasons are different there.
I know.
Because fillers are hilarious. Then you get hilarious filler. But my whole thing with Attack on Tits, Sword Art
With
Online,
Attack on Tits!
they have like the same level of like dumb. You know what it is? It's because they both came out at the same fucking time.
And it was the coolest
and
thing
they were
because
both,
everything
like,
came out.
super hype when they came out, and now everyone hates them. Like, like both.
I actually find that so funny. Is everybody's just like, it's the greatest thing ever when they came out, and now that it's been out for a bit, everyone's just like, this is the worst thing ever made.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how anybody would ever like this.
Yeah, right.
And it's just like, you were the one who liked it like 3 months ago, so...
My whole thing is like, it's funny because they were just like, I was watching one person, I'm not even kidding, I was literally watching one person who was talking about the animes of that season, he's like, there was Attack on Titan and Sword Art Online, and he was like, and now Attack on Titan's not the best anime ever, but it deserves a lot more of a type than Sword Art Online got, and I'm just like, wow, could you be any saltier about a show that came out the same fucking time and did worse at the same time of the show you liked? Could you be any madder about this? Like, what the fuck?
I love how stupid people are.
Like, I legitimately just had, like, a moment where I was just like, I'm like, you're really gonna be salty about Sword Art Online getting popular at the same time as Attack on Titan, even though it never got even close to as popular as Attack on Titan.
I love how
everyone
salty
talks
some
about
people
how
get.
much worse of a show it is. You're really gonna get salty about this.
People get so, like, butthurt, and it's just like, really, guys?
Like, I'm like, 'cause it's just like such a like, it's just such the like typical anime reviewer like, God, my opinion is better than everyone else's opinion, like logic of like, this didn't deserve to get as popular as it did, and it's like, but it did, so get over it.
Get over it. Get over it, man.
It's like, but it did, so get over it.
But no, I'm the cool anime reviewer, so F you.
But yeah, man, fucking. I mean, even I'm like, I understand why Attack on Titan got popular. I just think the show is bad.
So bad.
Like, I don't lose sleep every night because Attack on Titan gets a 4th season. It's like,
Don't lie to me, Chris, you do.
I mean, I'll rip it. I mean, I'm watching season 4 right now, so clearly I'm not that annoyed by it.
The worst show ever made, Chris, and how dare you even speak about it?
It's not the worst.
I'm just taking the internet.
I know. I still think Cashew Sin is the worst. But... but, what was I... Oh, yeah, it was about the Sword Art Online. Sword Art Online, man, is like... Naruto does it too, but it's like... becoming slowly just morphs into the king of retconning. It's like anything I want the story to be can be because I can just change the answer to the question.
Oh god. Now what did they do?
It's not what they did recently, it was one of the older seasons, because there's this girl that Asuna becomes friends with, but she's like dying of some fucking mysterious disease.
Yes,
so
I
she's
know
living
exactly
her
what
whole
you're
life
talking about.
in VR. But they state that, like, she's been in the machine for 10 years, and I'm like, didn't they state that VR is like a new invention that just came out with Sword Art Online only like 2 years before Sword Art Online?
Yeah,
like,
they did.
How the fuck did he do that then? I'm like, that makes no sense.
I know exactly the character you're talking
and
about.
they never explain it. They're just like, yeah, she's been in there for 10 years. And I'm like, how? It didn't even exist until 3 years ago. No, 5 years ago, because they time jumped. But I'm like, the fuck?
And if my memory serves, she's a giant weeaboo about,
No, she's just dead now.
No, she's not a weeaboo. She's a big fan of Kiryu, so she models her character after Kiryu.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, wow, I'm glad you fucking...
Dude, but Alicization, right, is like, just like the ultimate, like, do you remember the thing? Nostalgia!
Oh my god.
Like, there's just tons of it. Like, there's just characters coming back from, like, other games and joining the adventure, and then dead people are coming back as ghosts to tell them, like, don't worry, man, you can do this. And I'm like, this is just, like, peak nostalgia for a show that's not that old.
I just love that shit. It's like, why?
Like, it's not like Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball, they bring back, like, Frieza, and you're just like, oh shit!
They brought back Frieza!
It's been 10 fucking years! like, this show, it's been, like, 6 months. Like, I don't miss him that much, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I'm with you there, man. I'm with you.
Like, if the new season of Dragon Ball Super brought back Cell, people lose their fucking mind.
Yeah.
Like, they brought back Cell to join them on their next battle tournament, because that's what they're definitely going to do it again.
What are you talking about? It's going to be the multiverses.
You can't have a new... You can't have, like, a new arc of Dragon Ball without there being a tournament at some point in that fucking arc.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not possible.
They're also going to turn the scale up to 11, which I'm not sure how they already did, because they already introduced the multiverse.
Oh, they're going to go past the multiverses, Derek.
The interdimensional multiverse?
Yeah, they're going to go into, like, full-on string theory multiverse.
I'm glad.
We're going to have, like, Goku with one eye. Like, Goku.
We're going to have evil Goku and good Vegeta.
Yeah, like...
Multiverse,
like... Because we've established that there's another universe. Yeah, that was pretty good. Like, they established that there's multiple universes, but they haven't established Thring's theory multiverse, which is every decision you make makes an alternate universe that's exactly the same except for these minute details.
Where
Goku is going to team up with Goku, and Goku Vegeta. They're all gonna fuse into ultimate Goku, Gogeta. I can't wait until they take it up a notch where they figure out, like, they can do 3-way fusions or some shit.
It's gonna happen, you know it.
Oh, yeah. It's only a matter of time before they're completely out of ideas.
It's gonna happen, you
like,
know
they've
it.
already fought gods and shit. Like, eventually Goku's gonna have to fight, like, a Time Lord. Like, he's gonna step out of the blue box or something.
Yeah.
He's, like... He's gonna fight Superman. I guess he already fought Superman with Jiren, actually, but whatever.
He's gonna go Ultra Instinct.
The Super Ultra Omega Instinct.
He's gonna master Ultra Instinct.
No, he's gonna become Ultra Instinct Super Saiyan. Kaioken.
Kaioken times 20. The power creep, man.
Just gotta take
power creep.
Okay. I think we all need to be in agreement on this. With the addition of Ultra Instinct, Goku beats Superman.
Yeah.
Like, it's over. Because, like, the whole point of, like, Goku not being able to beat Superman was that he, like, wasn't fast enough or whatever, and he wasn't strong enough. Yeah, it's all bullshit, because it's all nonsense numbers. But, because their logic is, like... Because their logic is just, like... Superman picked up the Book of Infinity! And it's like, with help. And he's like, yeah, but what's half of infinity? It's still infinity! I'm like, yeah, that's because numbers are bullshit. It's like, they'll sit there and be like, power levels are bullshit, which they are, but then they'll be like, infinity isn't bullshit, and I'm like, it's bullshit. Especially when they've already established twice in the comic books that Wonder Woman can beat Superman, because she's faster than him in combat. And the Flash can beat Superman because he's so much faster than him that it doesn't even matter. But no,
Don't you love it?
But no. The dude who can move faster than the Flash, slower than Superman.
Big brain plays.
Like, it's like, because it's like, you know, instant transmission is instant. It's literally faster than anything in the entire lore of anything. It's instant.
Chris, I don't know what you're talking about. Half of instant is not instant.
Yeah, like, it's literally instant. And then you always take the people that are just like, Goku would just teleport Superman to a red sun planet and annihilate his fucking face.
I don't know what you're talking about. He wouldn't know that weakness. He'd want to fight Superman at his strongest because Goku is blah 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 blah.
Honestly, that's the only thing that I think makes sense in the argument, is that Goku would definitely fight Superman at his strongest, but I'm pretty sure Superman at his strongest would still not be enough to beat Goku. Mainly because of Ultra Instinct. I mean, I'll give it to him for Super Saiyan Blue and shit and all the other Super Saiyan God, whatever. I'll give them that, but Ultra Instinct...
Super Saiyan God, no Super Saiyan, no Super Saiyan...
Yeah, Ultra Instinct changes everything because he wouldn't be able to fucking touch him. It doesn't matter how fast he is. Because the Ultra Instinct literally just gives you the ability to dodge moves before your opponent even throws them.
To see into the ether that is the space-time.
Like, it literally just gives you the ability to see the future, essentially. Like, you would never, ever be able to touch him at that point. He would just annihilate him.
Super Saiyan, look on the Super Saiyan!
But I'm glad,
Your Majesty.
I'm glad they, don't do that anymore. Because let's be honest, Superman is fucking bullshit of a character.
I don't know what you're talking about. He's the greatest thing ever.
My favorite Superman story is the one where he flew into the void of infinite knowledge and then came back with infinite knowledge. What a story!
I get it.
It's
because
funny
it was a funny joke.
It's funny to me because they've talked about it before, but I guess both Superman and Batman, when they want to talk to someone who's incredibly intelligent, who can keep up with them, but isn't the other person because they're, you know, heated with each other or whatever, they talk to the Flash because he's the only person in the universe that can think fast enough to keep up with the two of them.
With Batman and Superman?
Yeah.
That's fucking great.
Yeah. Because, the reason the Flash is... Because people underestimate the Flash because they're like, he's the dude who goes fast. But really, the Flash's superpower is that he just lives at a constant increased speed for everything. Which means, if you give him a problem, he can run through 14 billion solutions in 1 second.
Yeah. What I love about the Flash is people don't give him enough credit because he's fucking smart.
He's incredibly smart and incredibly, like, OP. But you don't think about it because you don't think about the math behind his bullshit.
Yeah, because he tapped into the Speed Force himself.
Yes. He's also, with the power of the Speed Force allows him to go, like, I think it's 10 times the speed of light.
Something like that.
On, like, average. And he can go faster than that. Like, way faster than that if he wants to.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, no, the Flash is pretty bullshit, if you ask me.
The thing is, the Flash could easily destroy Superman in one punch because of the infinite... he's literally One Punch Man because of the infinite mass punch. Because the faster you go, the more mass goes behind your fist. So it's like... So literally, he can just build up enough speed that one punch is the equivalent of like 14 nuclear bombs going off.
Gotta love
it. In a 2-inch radius.
Gotta love it. But no, the Superman would win.
Yeah, of course.
Because he's immune to all damage, Chris.
That's like the only retcon that I've, like... It's like the only retcon in, like, comic books that was actually like, yes, thank you. And it's like... Because they had one where Superman and the Flash had to, like, go, like, save the world or something with their speed, and literally the Flash is just lapping Superman, getting rid of shit.
Slow down.
And, like, they asked him about it, and the Superman's just like, we've raced before, I've never seen you go this fast. And he was like, yeah, but those were for charity. Like, he was like, I was doing those for, you know, for the, you know, keep it close for the kids. You know, he's like, that's why we were so close and tied and shit. Like, when it's serious business, I'm not holding back.
I love in Young Justice, they're running, and one is like, yeah, dude, I can't keep up with you guys. Because the Flash is the Flash.
Oh yeah, because it's the original Flash.
Yeah,
can't
Barry
keep
Allen.
up. Barry Allen can't keep up with all the new Flashes because he's not like... connected to the Speed Force in the same way the other ones are. Like, he literally,
He is,
like,
but he's not.
Yeah, like, he essentially hacked his way into the Speed Force by accident.
I love that.
And he's, like, way older than the rest of them, too, and the older you get, the, like, slower you become as a Flash. Just like real life. That's why Kid Flash is, like, absurdly, like, bullshit in some storylines.
Yeah, I don't know, it's like, what the hell, man? We'll see.
None of them,
Her Majesty!
But yeah.
Ah! Darkness!
I love the oldest Flash, though, just because it's like, my secret identity? Who needs a secret identity
Jay.
when you can wear a metal hat?
Jay Allen. I love Jay because he's just like, my hat.
I wear a metal hat.
It's my hat.
Man.
Okay, let's go see if we can get some cutscenes.
Yeah, Barry Allen's the one that's like, I think it's Barry Allen. He's the one that's just like, absolutely fucking bullshit. Like, his like, level of speed is absurd. He had to, like... I think he was, like, racing... He had to race an alien race back to his home planet that can move essentially instantaneously. And he beat them.
Of course.
He beat them racing through space, Derek.
Space.
Outer space!
He's doing the hand motion, by the way, guys.
Which means he can travel all the way from one side of the universe to the other side. Actually, I don't even think it was their universe. I think he was in another universe. Traveled from fucking one side of the universe to another. Instantaneously. Literally instantaneously. I think someone did the math of it on YouTube, and they came to the conclusion that he would have been moving like 100 times the speed of light.
Because why not? Oh god, dude, I love it.
Totally OP. They don't run with him enough. They really should run with him way harder. He's totally bullshit.
I absolutely love it. Like it?
Speaking of death battle stuff, considering we're speaking of Superman and his bullshit powers, have you ever seen the Dante versus Bayonetta death battle?
No.
It is absolutely their best death battle I think they've ever made, because how could you make it better than having the two most over-the-top fucking hack-slash-action characters one-lining the whole time ripping each other?
I love it.
But, like, it's funny because they end the entire fight and it goes down to, like, this solid draw. Well, not draw, but they end up both, like, getting into, like, their stabbing, and fucking, Dante gets impaled by the sword, and they play it off like that's the end of it, and then he just immediately impales her with the move and just ends her immediately and just walks off with the sword still embedded in his chest as Dante always does.
I love it.
Because Dante, like, if we had it's like, if we got a new game for every time Dante was impaled by a sword, that's why we keep getting new games. Because he gets impaled by a sword in literally every fucking game. And just, like, stands up and just pulls that shit out of him, like, well, that was rude.
I actually love that, because he does it all the time.
We want to talk, like, bullshit OP characters. Dante from Devil May Cry is actually fucking bullshit OP. And it's amazing.
Yeah.
I don't think I've explained to you, Derek, how fucking bullshit Dante is. So he's, like, literally immortal. The only reason he ages is because he hangs out in his human form. If he stayed in his demon form, which he doesn't need to ever get out of, he just chooses to, he would actually live forever, because in his demon form he doesn't age at all.
The devil trigger.
Yeah. He doesn't age at all. He exists pretty much without the ability to die. Like, he's been shot in the head. He's been impaled in the sternum. He's been eaten. He just gets right up like he doesn't give a fuck.
I love it.
Fucking
Dante is one of those characters that I'm just like, he's so over the top, it's amazing.
yes, like, he's the best goddamn character. He's one of the only non-Marvel characters to ever control one of the Infinity Stones.
Really?
As true canon based off of the Marvel vs. Capcom series.
Ah, yes.
Because they're just like, we need to stop you guys. They like trick them into thinking that they're gonna like give up the stone and they're gonna have all the stones for the Infinity Gauntlet, and then Dante's just like, JK
Sykes!
bitches, I have the fucking stone of infinity, like I think it's space, I think it was. Like he had the stone of like space or time or some shit. And he's
That's
like
great.
It's just like joke's on you, bitch. This is mine.
This is mine now? Can I have it? No, fuck off, it's mine.
So yeah, Dante is literally the only Marvel character to ever wield one of the Infinity Stones. And like, you have to understand, not everyone can wield an Infinity Stone. Certain Infinity Stones, as soon as you grab them, they just like annihilate you. Or they completely like take control of your life, and here's Dante just like,
fuck you.
Fuck you, I'm just fucking around. I'm not even taking this fight seriously.
I'm not even, Tap said, taking this seriously.
So not only is he the only non-Capcom character, I know, not only is he the only non-Capcom character, he's also one of like 6 or 7 people to do it. That's how small of a fucking number there are of people who can actually wield the stone.
Okay. As soon as we walk into this, there's gonna be a cutscene.
Alright, so we'll call it here. Yeah. So we'll pick this up in the next part. We'll see you guys then.